Well, hi there, and today a verse from Numbers chapter 17, verses 7 and 8. And Moses placed the rods before the Lord in the tabernacle of witness. Now it came to pass on the next day that Moses went into the tabernacle of witness, and behold, the rod of Aaron of the house of Levi had sprouted and put forth buds, had produced blossoms, and yielded ripe almonds. The rod of Aaron that Moses placed before the Lord in the Holy of Holies was a dead piece of wood that had been cut from a tree many years before. It represented Aaron himself and the life of all believers. We are as dead and fruitless as that staff and completely incapable of producing even the smallest evidence of life. It is a complete and utter impossibility for any person to produce a loving heart in themselves, though we may occasionally do a good deed that vaguely resembles love. Love is a fruit of God's own presence acting on the dead wood of our lives. God's holy presence, the Holy Spirit, activates something deep within the core of our being, and the result is the stirring of life. Aaron's rod budded, produced beautiful flowers and even edible fruits in the short space of one night. When God commands us to love one another, he is commanding us to cooperate with him to produce the conditions in which love can grow in our hearts. Love is a fruit, not a work. Imagine the most fragrant blossoms and the sweetest oranges, and we can begin to imagine the wonder of what it is to love. Love is not a means to an end, it is the goal itself. Love is God's blueprint for humanity. It is the reason we exist and the reason God persists in drawing us back to his presence. Love is beautiful, more beautiful than the most stunning orchids and sweeter than the sweetest fruits. Yet none of God's created flora and fauna ever loved anyone. Love can only grow in a human life. It must be cultivated with care and attention, keeping ourselves firmly in the pulsating, life-giving presence of God. God's presence burns off disease and destroys the selfish attention seeking which is so contrary to love. Love has a depth and a mystery which that are as unfathomable as God himself. Only the one who has discovered the grace of loving can ever grasp the depths of joy and peace that adorn the soul that truly loves. God bless you.